What's up, boys? It's the Dual Factory once again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you a deck profile. This is a profile that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just haven't had the motivation to do it or anything like that. And it's a deck that I actually took to a regional recently. It is Danger Orcust, and a lot of you know this deck's actually seen a lot of popularity ever since YCS Chicago, where at Deception did the going second attack deck, and you've seen a lot of innovation, especially from a couple YCSs. I think it was Dusseldorf where it won, piloted by Thomas Rose, and all he was doing was like your Azathoth combo going first or killing you going second with Boral Sword Dragon. You've heard me talk a lot about it in our podcast and stuff like that, where I think this deck is really good just because it can play through so many different diverse hand traps. And the fact that everything in this deck is just basically 1 or 2 card combos way to resolve your Orcust combo, I think this deck's really good. And I think now is a good time to profile it, especially with Dark Neostorm coming up on the horizon, where we get the new XYZ monster that this deck can make. I think this deck's going to be really prevalent. But enough about that. I'll go ahead and get into the list, give you my thoughts and ideas on it. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or anything like that, please feel free to leave them. Best part about my channel is I like to think of it as a documentation of how I was, where I was playing, the thoughts I was doing, and all that fun stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. So as you can see from the start, we're playing 3 copies of Danger Nessie. You're playing 3 of all the good ones. Nessie being your searcher, Tsuchinoko being your guaranteed summon out of hand, and Jackalope being your guaranteed summon out of deck. There's no reason not to max out on these. They're good extenders, and any 2 danger monsters let you do your Orcust combos, so I feel like they're very necessary at 3 each. And then for the utility ones, we're playing 2 copies of Mothman. We're not playing Chupacabra. I just think Mothman is just a better standalone card than Chupacabra is. Plus it's level 4, which is relevant on making your Time Thief or Doer, which allows you to make Azathoth. And then I'm also playing the one Bigfoot. It's just good adding floodgates, and it's a big body. And that's it for the Danger lineup. For the Orcust, I'm a firm believer that you should be playing 3 copies of Orcust Hardcore. This is the one that's your E-Telly out of the deck for Orcust monsters. Note when you activate an Orcust effect, you can only summon dark monsters for the rest of the turn. So you can do whatever you want outside of that, but like I said, I think it's really important to play 3 of this, because if you have it in hand, you can normal summon it, and then use it to make your Nightmare that makes Mermaid, and then you still have your combo access to it if they stop the Mermaid. So I think that's that's why it's relevant to play 3 of it. Plus it's also a level 4, so any extra copies can go to make your Redoer. You just play 1 Symbol Skeleton. I personally think I might try to find a way to put 2 in this deck, because the second one sometimes comes up, but not often enough for me to justify putting in the second. But I really like Symbol Horror. It's your monster reborn. We play 2 Orcust Nightmare. We only play 2 because you want to be able to resolve your Mermaid, because this is how the combo gets going. And then for the one of, you play the Wand. This is your DDR. More or less, this is going to bring back your level 4, so that way you can do your Orcust. You can make your Time Thief Redo at the end of the combo. For the PK engine, we just play 1 of each of them. We play 1 Boots and 1 Cloak. You need these to resolve your Bardiche. And then the cool thing about the Cloak is it can search either the rank up spell, or it can search Boots, which also searches rank up spell, so it has dual utility. And they're not terrible to draw. Like, this is really good to draw, but this isn't, so enough about that. And then the rest of the monsters in your deck are just basically 1 card ways to make a Nightmare Mermaid. So we're playing 3 copies of Neospace Connector and the 1 Dolphin. Connector's outstanding card. Like I said, it's a 1 card Orcust combo. It gets Dolphin out of your deck, so that way you can take the hand traps out of your opponent's hand before they even start the turn, so on and so forth. We're also playing 2 copies of Sky Blaster. This card's also like insane. I honestly think it's going to get banned on the next ban list. But what also makes it insane is this instantly baits out any hand trap that would negate your Mermaid. So they either have to stop this, or you're just going in for free. I am playing the 1 Greffer. This plus any danger monster I feel like is an auto win, so I feel like you have to play it. And then for right now, until we get the new danger, not new danger, but the new what's it called? The new Orcust card. I'm playing 3 Destrudo, and I'm playing 1 Mermare. It's just really powerful going second. It lets you kill your opponent for free, essentially. So I feel like there's no reason not to play it. And that's it for the monsters. On to the spells. You play 3 copies of Called by the Grave. You just want your combos to go through, and even though this deck plays through a line of hand traps, this just makes it unfair, so we're doing that. And then for the 1-ofs, we're playing 1 Babel. You get free card off Galatea, so there's no reason not to play it. 1 Rhoda, it's like playing 4 copies of Connector and 2 copies of Greffer. And then the quote-unquote brick, but the 1 rank up magic. And then we just play 2 traps, 1 Fog Blade, 1 Brigadine. Brigadine for your combo, and Fog Blade in case you draw any other pieces of your combo, you can just go straight into it. So that is the main deck. It is 40. And then on to the extra deck. So we're playing Azathoth and Time Thief Redoer. I've gone back and forth on the rank 4 you can play, but I think Redoer is just better generically. But some people are playing Thanatos, some people are playing Nightmare to force your opponent to play through it and whatnot and so forth. And everyone has their merit, but for right now I'm just playing these 2. This could possibly change when we get the new cards, but I think this is the best 2 for your rank 4s. I do want to kind of make room for Breaksword. Just because there's been times where I could have gone into a Breaksword and would have helped clear boards, but for now, just these. For the Synchro monsters, we're playing 1 Yazi. This is for your Mare stuff. And then there's off chances that you can actually make this card, and it's just insane. Especially when you have your Azathoth combo backed by a Borreload Savage, it's actually really broken. For your necessary monsters that aren't nightmares, Bardiche and Galatea, you need this for your Orcust combo. This lets you do your Azathoth play. This lets you do the Orcust combo. Plus, you get a free card from this, and this lets you grind. A lot of people don't realize that. For your nightmares, we're playing 1 Mermaid, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, and then not Unicorn, but 1 Cerberus. This card's really good against Salamangreat. Basically, what ends up happening is Salamangreat leaves your running board where they have their Mirage Dahlia and their Sunlight Wolf. You co-link it with the Sunlight Wolf, and they're forced to use their trap card there or lose it, and you get a free draw. So that's why I think this card's really good. And I play the 1 Unicorn as the generic removal. Then for the other links, we play 1 Summon Sorcerer. It's necessary for the combo. Link Karibo for your Mare stuff. Space Insulator. So it comes up that you need to be able to make a generic link too. That's Dark Attribute and can be made with anything on the field, not just effect monsters or anything like that. So this is actually really relevant. Decode Talker. There are some stages in your combo where if you have like an extra Ascender or anything like that, this makes it to where Pancratops and Twin Twister and whatnot are not outs to your Orcust combo. So I feel like it's really important to play it, plus it's dark. And how you kill your opponent with Boral Sword Dragon. And that was my Danger Orcust deck profile. Like I said, let me know what you know in the comments below. Like I said, you'll possibly see this on Bingo HD's channel. If not, then you can always come to my channel and see it. But always remember to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to go check out our podcast that we do every Monday. There's links in every video to its Buzzsprout feed, iTunes feed, my buddy Bingo's channel, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to check us out. And like I said, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.